The first one is called, I Know I'm Not the Only One. Now, I know I'm not the only one when I say I miss being a kid. Because things were so simple back then. Back then, sorry was enough to forgive a transgression. And Christmas made our eyes shine brighter than the light on the trees. And there was no deeper pain after tripping and scraping knees. Back then, I had enough time in the morning to have breakfast, eating all the Lucky Charms out of the Lucky Charms, with milk dripping down my chin, and watching cartoons on Nickelodeon. And at school, all the kids in the room stood and recited the Pledge of Allegiance. Back then, we climbed bars. Back then, we danced and sang like stars and brought home all of our report cards. Back then, we rode bikes around the streets and around the block. Back then, on sunny summer days, we spent day after day at the park and saved up enough money to buy popsicles on that extra hot day with our tongues, teeth, lips, stained like colors of the rainbow. Back then, I remember wearing what I wanted, when I wanted. Pink socks, blue jeans, hair pulled to the side. Back then, I remember not caring about what the world thought. Shoot. I didn't even know the world, or that the world knew me. All that mattered was having a good time. Now, I know I'm not the only one when I say life gets rough. Because things get complicated nowadays, and we gotta be tough. Now, sorry is like a played-out, get-out-of-jail-free card. Christmas melted with the snow. Now, over the years, it turned from an eye-glistening to a money-hustling, duty to create the shine in children's eyes. And skin knees are the least of our worries. We got heartaches, insecurities, and drama straight up. Now we got no time to stop and separate the Lucky Charms from the Lucky Charms. No time to wipe milk off our chins. No time for Doug, Rugrats, or Rocco in his life.
Yeah!
And we stopped climbing bars but walls that we built up over the years. And we danced the world-swirling, mind-swirling, confusing, blind step dance of life. And we sing struggling tears. Now all we bring home are secrets. Now we retired the bike. Traded those wheels for a set of wheels. Now on our sunny summer days, we spend day after day inside, behind the counter to save up, to buy us a counterfeit package of happiness, with our mind cloudy, our hands stained money green. Now we rock Dunks and Chucks and brand name clothing lines. Half of those who wear 555 don't even know soul.
Yeah.
Now we convince ourselves that we still don't care what the world thinks, and convince ourselves that how we live is having a good time. But is it really? We're just running on the playground of life. We're tripping and falling, we're climbing and sliding, we're throwing and catching. In the end, we're just straight up playing.
Yeah! Trina!
Here goes my second one. Straight up, yeah. I wrote this in July. Okay, so I wrote it in July. It was inspired by open mic MNC. You know, you see all these beautiful, talented people up on the stage, just like the actor for me and everyone else for me, and all the people that are coming up here. And you're like, wow, they're really good. And they're cute. Oh. So this is kind of about that. And so here I go. So this is why I look, but I don't touch. I like to love you, but the way I go about it is to love, but I don't touch you, see? Because touching will lead to being attached, and I just can't take that risk. I look, but I don't touch you, see? My heart would cling to you, because I do believe in love, and I do believe I could love you, but you could easily run with my heart. You could mean the dust with just brain. Because touching will lead to being attached, and I just can't take that risk. I love, but I don't touch you, see? So I learned to love with my eyes and my ears, and sometimes you look too damn good and I want to touch you, so I have to close my eyes, so that I stop hearing how you look and start seeing who you are. Because touching will lead to being attached, and I just can't take that risk. I love, but I don't touch you, see? I am not a groupie waiting for a 3-minute duet. I am not the feature in your upcoming song. I must admit, I like it if you drop me a beat, but don't play me like chords. And if it's looking what's going there, I'll be singing. I'm no background singer to sing the oohs and ahs. You love the mic too much, so I'll keep my distance. But face it, you're married to the mic. The audience is your mistress. I see the way you hold the mic in your hands, your lips on the mic, whispering, "We ain't nothing." And all of a sudden, every female started blushing as if she was the only one in the room. It's easier to tell myself that you're just a sellout. You bear your soul for their bodies, and that's why touching would lead to being attached. And I just can't take that risk. It may or may not be that way, but it's easier to tell myself that it is. So no matter how good you look tonight on the mic, and no matter how long you've got the spotlight, I'm going to just sit here and look and admire the love I wasn't willing to risk for, because loving you would be too easy. I'm not saying that you're lovable or easy to love. It's just that me loving you is easy.